Okay, this is a Sub-Zero Model 315 ice maker. I've already taken off the door, just a couple of screws. It's not difficult. But to take off the shell, because we have to change the ice cube size control, and part of that control, which is mounted right here, connects to the evaporator. So you need to remove not only the door, you take these two screws out, you take on the sides, there's 3 on each side. In the back there's 1, 2, and there's 3 on this side. And once you do that, you just lift this off, put it to the side, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, now we're going to take this cover plate off here. There it is, right there. Okay, we're going to just put a little slice in that tape. It's just holding the insulation down. And then underneath here is your evaporator. And this right here is the culprit. What this does is it senses the temperature of the evaporator coil, and by knowing that, it knows when the cubes are frozen, and then kicks a circuit, or closes a circuit, and it causes the timer to be activated, which turns this into a harvest cycle. And so the hot gas from the compressor will circulate through this coil and cause the cubes to melt. Not melt, but cause the cubes to soften a little bit or loosen a little bit, and then they'll just drop down. So down here, this is the wire that's attached to the cube size control. What we want to do is we want to get that out of there so we can push the new one in. Take out this little protective device here, this insert. Pull this out, and then now I have to take this off. So this is 3 wires. So how do we know which wires are which? Make a mental note, or take a picture of it so you don't forget. I mean, it's on the wiring diagram. We'll tell you what the color of the wires are, but it's a lot easier to just make a mental note or write it down somewhere. Okay, black, blue, and red. And pull that through. Okay, there's another little plug in there. Okay, let's take that off for now. Put that in later. It's got a little slot in it, so you can pull it off. There it is. Okay, here's the part. And they call it a temperature control. And you'll notice it says Scotsman on it. And that's because Scotsman and Sub-Zero share the same parts, but not on all the machines, but on this one. So there's another plate here. That's something, instructions, a couple extra screws, and this is the new control right there. Now, still 3 terminals. These 2 terminals, if you look down there, they're connected. So this acts as one terminal. So this is the red, this is the black, and this is the blue. Okay, there's really nothing in the instructions pertaining to this model. So we uncoil this pipe, the new thermostat, or the new size control. We're going to stick it through that hole right there. Okay, and then push that through. Going to take our little clip and put that in last. Let's fish it back. Fish it back so it goes back to the right there, and then you can grab it and pull it up. Be careful with this. Don't pull it too hard. You'll break it. We want to go in here, and we want to get it inside this ring, because that will protect it from scraping up against the this sharp panel, this metal here that holds that in place. Okay, that's in. And you're going to fish this up. We're going to put this into the evaporator coil like that. And then this insulation is really ineffective in my opinion because it's dried up. So what we'll do is we'll put, this just pushes in. All right, we'll get some new material for that, and we'll put some silicone in there or something, because this is dry and it's not gonna like this. What you want to do is you want to keep the cold air from the coil getting outside the box. So that's what that insulation there, that putty's for. Try to keep that air tight, because otherwise you could lose a little bit of efficiency. Probably not, but I'm sure that's the reasoning why they put it. Okay, we're going to put some, I don't have any of that caulking putty. I'm just going to put silicone in here. Goes like this. Okay. Okay, so we have blue, the black one is here, and the blue one is here. I'm going to pull it from the other end, get it lined up, and then put the screws back in. Okay, got this. The knob goes on like this, and then this little piece here we're going to put on the back. There you go. All right, now make sure this wire is not interfering with anything, like the fan right here. That's your compressor, hot gas valve. Water valve goes over here. Okay, so let's put the cover back on. This has to be inside like that. Okay, make it easier to put the screws in, I just laid it down. Okay, let's get this thing plugged in and hook up the water line so we can check it out.